Will I be all right? Can I afford to? What happens if? Hi. To help you answer these questions, I'm going to explain the concept of financial planning. At Wallstone, what we like to do for our clients is look at them as if they were a financial bucket. Let me show you what I mean. Here you go. This is what we like to call your financial bucket. Now, most likely, you have some money in your bucket already, such as short-term savings, bank deposits, maybe a few shares, and so forth. This is really important money, as it is money you can get your hands on at short notice. Now, of course, you have other assets outside your bucket, such as your house. But this cannot be included in your bucket. Your house sits up here, outside of your financial bucket. The reason for this is that you can't eat bricks and mortar, can you? And for many people, their house is as much a liability and expense as it is an asset. However, at some time in the future, you might choose to downsize to a smaller property, in which case any profit will go into your bucket. However, until then, it has to stay outside of the bucket. Does that make sense? Another asset we can't include in your bucket is your pension fund. However, at some future date, 25% will most likely come into your bucket as tax-free cash. And you will probably turn on a tap to draw an income or buy an annuity. And these will be future inflows into your bucket. Finally, if you're a business owner, this can't be included in your bucket either. You may have spent many years building up your business, but until it is sold, it must stay outside your bucket. So now you see, there is wealth accumulating inside your bucket and wealth accumulating outside your bucket. As well as this, you also have regular inflows into your bucket. For example, a salary, child benefit, maybe rental income, and so forth. Also, in the future, other incomes will start, such as your state pension or private pension. Plus, as we have seen, there could be a house downscale, some tax-free cash, or perhaps the sale of a business flowing into your bucket. However, until those things happen, they cannot be included in your bucket. Okay? So we've got money inside and money outside your bucket with current and future inflows into your bucket. So far, so good. On this basis, your bucket should just fill up. However, there's just one problem. Over here is a tap, and this tap is draining wealth from your bucket like you wouldn't believe. This is the cost of your current lifestyle. In other words, it's the cost of living in your current home, the cost of running your car, the cost of going on holidays, the cost of educating the kids. This tap will continue to drain money from your bucket until one day it gets turned off. It will then be replaced by a different tap. This is the tap you will turn on when you retire or pack it all in. Now, arguably, this is a time when you might spend more money than you do now, as you will have all the time in the world to do all the things you've been intending to do while you're still fit and able to do them. Now, this tap will go on for a certain amount of time, until one day it also gets turned off, to be replaced by another tap. This is the tap you will turn on when quite simply you are too old to enjoy yourself. And at this stage, you will be more interested in comfort and security, until eventually you'll end up here. And that will be the end of your personal expenditure taps. Arguably, there is one other tap. This is the tap for one-off expenses, such as a world cruise or your daughter's wedding. And these large expenses can seriously drain your liquid wealth. So, quite simply, our job at Wallstone is to help clients understand what's going to happen to their bucket. And I can tell you now, there is only one of two things likely to happen to your bucket. It will either run out, which means that after working hard for perhaps 30 or 40 years, you won't be able to do the things you've always planned. And these taps will have to be turned right down or even off. Or worse, it could overflow. It means that you could go to your grave with too much money. Now people ask, why is this worse? Let me tell you why it's worse. After paying tax your entire life on everything you've earned, on everything you've ever spent, on everything you've ever bought, to then go to your grave with too much money and end up paying 33% of your estate to the taxman, how crazy is that? But that's not the worst part about dying with too much money. Oh no. After all, tax is just tax. There's something far worse about dying with too much money. It means you probably didn't do stuff here when you could have. Taken that special holiday with your spouse before he or she died. Helped the kids when you could have easily afforded to. Or stopped working 5 years sooner than you did. You spent too much time working when you could have been playing, and now it's too late. And now here you are with too much money and no time. You've missed the chance, and now you're not coming back. So, our job at Wallstone is to help you manage your bucket, to help you look at the whole picture, and to help you achieve all the things you want in your life before it's too late, to help you enjoy and protect the lifestyle you want now within reason, to help you escape early to do all those things you've got planned while you're still fit and able to do them, and here in later life when your needs change, to provide peace of mind and security. Our job is to help you do all these things without fear of ever running out of money. That's what we do. That's what we call real financial planning, helping clients identify, achieve, and maintain their desired lifestyle without the fear of ever running out of money or dying with too much. Wallstone, building financial plans around you and not your money.